Alright guys, Jay Van Diesel back one more time for another board game review. My bag, laptop bag, is covering the game. You can tell it's covering the game because it's not able to go down anymore. And if you remember the last one I just did, this would be number 5 by the way for reviews. I just did Betrayal at House on the Hill, and I said it was kind of like this game. Don't have a clue, do you? Kind of just gave it away in the last sentence. Clue. This is a different version of Clue. I got this at Target. Because they've had these things lately, and it looks like a book from the way this stands up. All of them have. This is the back of the box. You can see all of them. It looks like a book down there. Clue, Sorry, Yahtzee, Scrabble, Risk, and Monopoly. You know, all the cards. I'll take it out of the box and show you. Because the box, the way it opens and closes, just slides right out. The board is different than a normal board. A lot of the boards have a four-sided board, not this one. This one is a 6. Bam. And bam. And bam. That's the board. Folds up very nicely, too. That, of course, that spots where the envelope goes, which is, looks like this, you know. You play the game with one die, and your colored pawn pieces here. You have Miss Scarlet, Miss Peacock, Miss White, Mr. Green, Colonel Mustard, and Professor Plum, who decided to slide, but it didn't work. You also have one die in the game, a normal D6. That's your roll, and they kind of hit Professor Plum. And you have weapons. They are the candlestick, the revolver, the lead pipe, the knife, the wrench, and finally, the rope. Okay. Now I'm going to set up a quick little thing. I'm going to put random weapons in random spots here, just so I can go ahead and do a little bit. I'm going to put the characters where they belong. Peacock's over here, Scarlet's up there, Mustard's over there, Mr. Green is over here, and Miss White is over here. And I have weapons to put in certain spots. That happened there, that's going to go over there, and I'll put that in there. And just as I'm a dick, I'll put the revolver right there. Alright. In the game, you also, by the way, do get score pads and pencils. Those are the pencils. They are really cool. Really small. They're like golf pencils, pretty much. I'll have to sharpen them. You also get your pad, your player pad. You hand out one of these sheets to everybody that was playing. And you also get every card as a player. You know, really cool detailed cards. You know, you also get the weapons as the candlestick, the knife, the rope, wrench, lead pipe, revolver. And you get the rooms at the library, the study, the hall, the billiard room, the ballroom, the conservatory, the kitchen, the dining room. And I think the one that was left is the lounge. I didn't mention that one, the lounge. Put the camera down over here. Hi guys, how you doing? How you doing? So the object, you're going to shuffle these up, each of these up, okay? Face down apparently would be the way to go. That's rare. This is with what? And then we're going to shuffle a who. They also created a card game of this called Clue Suspects. It's actually a pretty good game. It's just like Clue, just a couple things changed. Not too much, but a couple things. Okay. So then you take the top card of each deck. put them into the solution envelope, right? Take the other ones, and you're going to shuffle the other ones up. And the solution envelope with the cards goes right there. Okay, put the camera back on me. Because then you're going to shuffle up the other cards and deal them to every player. Now, for those of you that know how to play Clue, you can just fast forward through this part, or you can just listen to me ramble on. I prefer the second option, though. Okay. Deal them out. Let's say there's 3 people playing the game, you know. And then each player takes a pile, and they check off what's not, you know, in the game, what they don't have. Then you're going to roll the dice, and you're going to advance. That was a really crappy roll. It was a 1. And you're going to make suggestions and things throughout the game. Let me see with the cards that I've gathered here what it could possibly be. Okay, I want to separate the different suspects and the different rooms and everything. Well, I already know who did it. I'm 1 for 1. So I already know who did it. Now, during the game, you're going to make suggestions and accusations. Hall, conservatory, kitchen. Hall, conservatory, kitchen, study, library, dining room, lounge, billiard room. So now I know what room it is. The ballroom. So the Professor Plum, because he was the one that was not in the group of suspects. The ones that were Colonel Mustard, Miss Peacock, Miss White, Mr. Green, and Miss Scarlet. So now I know who did it with and where. Just the question is with what? Revolver, candlestick, wrench, knife, and lead pipe. Now I know who did it with what and where. Obviously, you're trying to find out who killed Mr. Body, and I think I figured it out if I'm correct. There's the situation. I'll clean everything else out so you guys can see it. I should be right. My suggestion should be right. And it's that right there. Professor Plum in the ballroom with the rope. After you make suggestions in the game, you make one accusation. If you are correct, you win the game. If you're wrong, you lose. There's the ballroom. There's the rope. And there's your crook, Professor Plum. So, there you go. That's pretty much Clue in a nutshell. I love this version of the game because it's old retro school game, which is by far one of the best ways to play it. I've played other versions. No offense, I've played like a game called Cluedo, which is the UK's version of this game, which is not actually half bad. It's really good. It's really clever. But I just almost got confused one day about when I played it, and I thought it was actually, it was originally, I knew it was this game Clue, but, you know, who knew? We're going to take a little bit of time here to divvy up the little cards there, and put them back. This is who did it, with what, and where. Okay? The game is a lot of fun. I love playing Clue. It's been one of my favorite games for many, many years. Now that I have this version of the game, it actually is more fun. You know, I've done games of Clue where I've actually said it was myself, just to fool people, because I could actually have a card. And that's the best part. When you actually see your cards, you actually get to go ahead and think, okay, well, it's not these, but I can still say these to try to get more info out of my opponent. And I've been known to do that. I've been infamous for doing that. I've been infamous for doing that in this game. Setup, cleanup, doesn't take that much time, actually. Done. See? It's in the case. Done. Love it. Clue's always been a 5 out of 5 for me. just because of the game being as awesome as it is, it's come on, it's fucking Clue. It's Clue. You gotta love Clue. Um, I'm hoping to actually see if I can find another version of Clue that I'll get. I might actually get the card. Give the card game a review. I don't know yet. I'm gonna doubt it because it's just like Clue, but you're playing it with cards. You know. But that'll do it for this game. 5 out of 5. Definitely find this. Go to your local Target and get it. It's Clue. This is actually considered the vintage edition of Clue. Find it, buy it. It was about $20 at Target when I went. Definitely do it. It's awesome. It's a great game. You know, there you go. I do still have Settlers. I do have Vegas Showdown. I do have Kung Fu Fighting. I will get to them. Until next time, though, this is JB. Peace out, baby.